anything is possible and that he can do it. And his dance moves are mesmerizing. And he, even before he became a really big movie star, he was a very, very big fan of anime culture. I want you guys, with bated breath, to put your hands together, make some noise, and welcome Tiger Shroff! Tiger, welcome to the Crunchyroll family. Hi. You wanna? We'll have a photo opportunity, guys. Calm down. Do you wanna say something to the fans who are probably very surprised to see you here? Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the warm welcome. And I think I'm as big a fan of anime as any of you right now. I'm very, very excited to see this Jujutsu Kaisen screening. And who's your favorite character? I like Gojo very much. I like Gojo as well. Yeah. I try and steal some of Gojo's moves from my own movies, but sorry. Hope you guys enjoy the show, and looking forward to watching it with you all. So.
That was surprise number one. Surprise number two, guys. You ready? Oh wow, that's excitement. She's a heartthrob across India. She's won hearts in Tamil cinema, in Hindi, everywhere. You've seen her all over. And she also happens to be a fan of anime. Can you all just give it up for Rashmika? Hi, welcome to the Crunchyroll family, and I want you also to talk to the fans. You guys gotta make some noise for both our heartthrobs on the stage.
Hi guys, how are you? It's so nice to finally, meet someone who knows about anime, yaar. I'm like, okay, now we have some real connection. Like, I can talk about anime, we can talk about so many things. It's amazing. But are you excited for today? Oh, yeah, man. Even I am. And for the first time, I'm actually seeing it in a big screen. Like, wow. Like, I'm really, really excited. Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a blast. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for giving us your time. And mwah, love ya.
Okay, take a seat because we've got a small discussion that we want to do with you. And for that, we have fellow geek and renowned film critic Rajiv Masan in the house. There you are. Hi. Okay, now he's going to take over at this point of time. I'm going to shut up for some time. There you go. सर फोटो अब प्लान है इस ओके नहीं श्योर
Tiger Shroff. Tiger Shroff, Tiger Shroff.
सर क्वेश्चन आंसर कर ले बाद में
फोटो काढो फोटो काढायचा
There should be an anime about Indian paparazzi at this point of time. We definitely need an anime for Indian paparazzi at this point of time. They are the superheroes who make sure we see what we see sitting at the comfort of our homes when we're not here. Arigato. Rajiv, take over. Please take over.
Thank you. Um, I'm a recent convert. I have to admit, I'm not. I haven't gone down the rabbit hole just as far as you guys have. But nephews and nieces can be great, right? Because so Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, but lots of stuff more to discover. I want to start by asking the two of you, Rashmika and Tiger. Do you remember what was the one that popped the cherry for you? What was the first one that got you interested in anime? Do you remember the one that sort of made you see, you know?
My answer would be Naruto. Oh yes, Naruto Shippuden, and now Boruto has been a part of my life. It's become my lifestyle now. So every time I talk to my friends about anime, they're like, "We're still not introduced to this world," and finally here I am talking to everyone who actually are a part of this world, and I feel so awesome right now.
Tiger, for you?
I think for me, it would definitely have to be Dragon Ball Z, and yeah, a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans here. And even more back in the day, actually around the same time, I would have to say Pokemon. I hope we have some Pokemon fans. Um, Naruto Shippuden. I wanted to say Boruto, but Boruto sort of messed Naruto up for me really badly, and I think so. Yeah, no, I'm not, sorry about that, but that's my honest opinion. I'm not happy with Boruto, but I'm very old school when it comes to that, and I seek a lot of inspiration from these animes. Yeah.
For your action?
For my action, yes. I don't have the guts to say this, and I hope someday that I get a chance to be I hope I get to participate in a live action movie in one of these, if they ever decide to make a live action film of one of these animes. But it's definitely a big responsibility. Yeah. Have you guys seen the Kenshin live movie, the Rurouni Kenshin live movie? Yeah, I thought they did a pretty good job with that one. The Dragon Ball, not so much, but
The thing about anything that you watch is about how it makes you feel. Do you remember how it made you feel the first time you for you, Naruto? For you, what do you remember? What it did to you? Do you remember the sort of mixed emotions, or really how it made you feel when you watched it for the first time, and why that became something that you then wanted to revisit and eventually ended up becoming a fan of?
um, well, like I mentioned, I was inspired after watching Goku transform into Super Saiyan. I was inspired when Naruto learned the Rasengan. I was inspired when Kakashi first showed his Sharingan. There's so many moments in anime that just sort of want you just want to get up and do something.
Correct.
Just it's just an amazing feeling. It's an adrenaline rush, excuse me, and just the emotion is also just. We were discussing the emotion. In all these animes are amazing. The backstory of each character is just so. You connect with each character, not just the main protagonist, which I think the people in anime do just so beautifully. There was an episode in the latest Demon Slayer anime where we finally get to know that Nezuko can walk in daylight. That's amazing. Before that, I thought she was gonna die. My heart melted, and I wanted Tanjiro to just break that so badly. That what level upper moon for demon? कौन सा वो? What was his name? Hantenko. Correct. Yeah, but it's stuff like this that just drives me crazy. Yeah.
For you, Rashmika?
For me, I think beneath all the action and the superheroism and all of that comes the emotion where they drive all of this from. And be it in Naruto, how alone he's felt because of his, curse, and because of the village not treating him like a normal human being, to becoming like the Hokage of the whole village. just the journey and the concept of never giving up. I think I've driven a lot from the anime on that concept, and yeah, it's all these stories and the emotions that can really make you sob. It can really choke you and tear you up whilst you're just watching, like, anime.
Right.
So I think that's what I call a lifestyle, because it's no more just an anime for us. It's more than that. And a true anime fan, like I'm sure all of us are, will actually, relate to it.
I have to ask the question, and this is actually even for the fans: subs or dub?
I think they answered it. They
Yeah,
answered it
that's
for
the
sure.
answer.
Although back in, I wouldn't say back in the day, but Dragon Ball Z, Goku's voice artist is brilliant. Yeah. Sean is really good. He's got a powerful voice, but again, yeah, OG is OG. Yeah, Japanese and
You as well,
subtitles.
Rashmika?
Hands down, like sub, any day.
Rahul, I'd love for you to weigh in. What do you think it is about anime, and specifically the ones that break out, that sort of speak a universal language? Because, of course, anime can trace its roots back to Japan, and yet it speaks a universal language. What do you think it is that allows anime to do that, and allows a brand like Crunchyroll to reach out to 200 and some countries, and millions of fans?
Yeah, look, I think anime has such diverse story formats. There is anime for everybody, and I think that's one important part. Like everybody can find an anime that they can connect with, and within those, I think it is the characters, right? Like they're so relatable, and they are so unique. It's like, even the protagonist has both black and white, makes them real, and you can connect with them because they are there is both black and white. And going back to what Tiger and Rashmika were talking about, the emotions that it incites, right? And then obviously the visuals, the music, all bring the package together. So I think this the story format, the medium, and how the Japanese creators tell those stories, and the complex narratives, all of that together, I think, is what makes anime carry and travel throughout the world.
I'm going to ask you all the tough questions. This is probably not the spot you want to be put in. Top three heroes, top three villains. I'm going to piss some fans off.
I'm a complete Naruto fan. So Naruto and Sasuke, Madara, and Itachi, the gang, the whole, we have like all heroes and villains in one show, and I think I stick to it. I'm a true Naruto fan.
Safe answer.
Yeah. Like,
That's really tough. I think all-time favorite hero would probably be Goku. Yeah. Um, I like Minato. I like Naruto's father a lot. I think he's really cool. And another one, I'd probably say the most unsung hero would probably be Itachi. I think. Yeah. From the villains, Vegeta, is he a villain? I was gonna say Akaza. Akaza, I like him a lot in Demon Slayer, and I'm looking forward to the fight he's gonna have with. You guys know which Hashira is gonna fight him finally? Yeah, Gyu. I think so too. You guys read the manga, I'm sure. Yeah. Wow, that's tough. Akaza definitely one, yeah. Um, but I want him to get his ass kicked because of what he did to Rengoku, yeah. Who else? Madara Uchiha. Yeah. Um, Orochimaru, that's a good one. Orochimaru. He still freaks me out, yeah. Orochimaru is scary. Yeah. Yeah.
Looking at the fans who come and cosplay, I have to ask: have you found your tribe? Have you found do you have friends who you share this with? Do you talk about anime? Do you watch anime with friends? Do you have a community?
उसको रेंज नहीं है पर मैं तेरे को मैसेज टेक्स्ट सिंपल मैसेज करती हूँ मेरा व्हाट्सएप नंबर
Or is it
Can you
sometimes?
guys be my friends, please? No, not really.
no, I think that's why I was like, we are in the perfect place right
Yeah.
now, because we, Like we want to pick up the phone
Yeah.
and talk to our friends about all of this, but I don't think they really get it. So that's why I feel at home right now because I'm like, we have way too many things to talk about. So
Rahul, perfect timing for
this,
Crunchyroll
yes.
to. I have a theory, and I want you to tell me whether I spoke to nephews and nieces, and they talk about how anime and specific sort of stories and specific series can be empowering depending on what place you are in your life. I mean, bullied kids turn to anime because it makes you feel invincible, and if you're alone, it makes you feel like you're part of something larger. I mean, are these feelings that you've gone through? Does it sort of, is it more than just sort of fun for the 45 minutes that you're watching? I mean, does any of this make sense to you all as hardcore fans?
Absolutely, and I think Rashmika and I were just discussing a lot of the themes in anime are similar. A lot of the protagonists, always start as underdogs primarily and then come out on top. And I think the primary theme, at least the one that sticks out, is the fact that we never give up. You know, and I think whether it's Naruto, who never gave up on becoming the Hokage, or it's even Vegeta, who's not the hero, but I mean he's the second lead to Goku. He never gave up on trying to keep up with Goku. Never gave up on becoming a Super Saiyan. Never gave up on just pushing his limits. So I think never giving up is something that is a very constant theme through a lot of these animes.
And I think Attack on Titans, how they show the unity. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how each of these animes have their own underline of the message that they want to send. It's not just entertainment. If it was just entertainment, we could just watch it for like the 45 minutes and let go of it. But when you're included and if you feel like it's a lifestyle, it's something that it's teaching you. So it's much deeper than what we can talk about, and it's these little things that you watch and you pick up all those things to your own life, and you make it a part of your life. So I think that's what keeps us so involved in this anime culture, anime universe, and I think that's what we all can relate to, honestly.
Do you have much? Do you? I got a Dragon Ball Z swatch today. I'm not sharing. Do you have merch? Do you buy toys? Do you have?
I buy toys, yeah. I like to play with my action figures. Yeah. Don't take that the wrong way, though.
Rashmika?
Well, like I recently started traveling and I've started to buy the merchandises, but now that I have access to it, I'm going to make the best use of it.
Rahul, and then maybe they can jump in as well. What are you really hoping that Crunchyroll will do in terms of expanding the base? Because there is clearly a loyal fan base. Do you see anime as something that those that haven't necessarily discovered it early on in their lives, at a younger age, could also become converts? And do you think that Crunchyroll will play a big role in doing that?
Look, I absolutely agree, Rajiv. Like we see this across the globe. There are a lot of fans that come into anime young, but there's also a lot of fans that come into anime later in life. For myself, like I didn't get into anime until I was in my early 20s. And what we are seeing now, especially in the Western world, and I think even in India, is where parents are introducing anime to their kids and experiencing anime together. Like we had Dragon Ball superhero movie, and we saw dads and moms bringing their kids to the movie. They grew up with Dragon Ball, and now they're introducing their kids to anime. So yes, I think anime is already multi-generational, and we will continue to see that get bigger. And I think India, like you said, like there's a lot of anime fans, and our hope is that with these partnerships and the work that we will do here in India, we're going to introduce anime to way more fans and grow anime globally.
Do you believe, the two of you believe that there is an audience that's just waiting to be tapped? I would imagine just from from friends, from people that you know, that it is something that that friends will discover when it's out there and accessible in this form.
I mean, I definitely, after seeing this turnout and after seeing how aware they are, I think there's definitely a huge demand for anime over here as well. before I even got to know about Crunchyroll, I used to sort of look for websites, different websites, which weren't official anime websites. I don't want to take any names. I'm sure you guys already know these names, but yeah. So I'm sure these guys were doing the same thing, and now that we have access to Crunchyroll, just it's just gonna make life so much easier.
Correct. I completely agree with what Tiger has to say. This.
Is there a specific title that you're waiting to catch as soon as you get your subscription? Do they get a lifetime subscription? Well,
Sir,
now he's
I'm
promised.
already-
Promised on stage, right?
Yes. Please make Sir promise this on stage because this was the first deal that I had, told them. I was like, Sir, I need a lifetime subscription. I'm sorry, but I really need it. I can't wait for those episodes and the shows and anything any longer.
Promise on stage. Yes.
Hey, are there some new Naruto episodes coming out? Is what I heard. That's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Just make sure Boruto's not born yet or something if that's possible. If you can do that, nothing like.
Hey, that's the sun.
I know,
You can't
but-
do that. You can see Naruto even in Boruto, so it's still worth watching.
Hey, don't you guys feel that we should have? And don't you feel that we should have had a few episodes of after Naruto's last movie? Remember that phase? Have you guys seen Naruto's last movie? Yeah. The marriage, post the marriage, before Boruto and all showed up. They should have had that play out a
You
little
really
more.
don't
I
like
believe.
Boruto,
Yeah.
do you? You really don't like the fellow.
That's just my personal opinion.
Rahul, can one ever be too old to get into anime? Asking for a friend.
Definitely not. Like I said, there is anime for everyone.
If you were to pick sort of the typical sort of deserted island question, if you could only watch one series ever, and you would not be that would be the last thing you'd watch, what would you pick? Out of everything that you've watched, if you could only take one.
I think Doraemon's so cute. One Piece, yes. I mean,
One Piece is still going on. It's never ending. Yeah.
Hunter
I-
x
yeah.
Hunter. Full Metal Alchemist. Wow, that. Like, memory is just brushing through all of them. Yeah. Can't pick one, sir, for me.
It's tough. I'm really tripping on Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia right now. These are the two that.
And Bleach as well.
Yeah.
That's what you're just into. Rahul, you can pick one.
I think if I had to pick one, it would be Cowboy Bebop for me. The classic.
Old favorite. Yeah.
Yes, classic.
So I'm gonna sort of end by asking each of you if you had to do cosplay, and you could come dressed as one character. What's the one that you would make the effort, make the costume yourself, not buy it in a store, and come dressed as?
I'll go. All Might from My Hero.
I think I'd be Kakashi the Copy Ninja. But I think I see Kakashi over there. Can you stand up, Kakashi? Can I see your outfit? Oh, nice. Whoa. Wow. Really cool. Wow.
That's stunning.
Guess I'll have to change mine. He's pulling it off really well.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Hinata. Like, I don't know. I love her.
And do you hope is this there are things that as you get older there are things that one passes down and there's things that family passes down, there's things that grandparents pass down, grandmothers pass down recipes, there are photographs that are passed down. Is this something that you see yourself passing down to nephews, nieces, neighbors, friends, kids?
I would definitely pass this down if I ever have kids, because there's so much learning in these animes, and it's just whether it's the emotion, whether it's the values that these characters have, and whether it's just the messages that these animes have. So I think it's a wonderful learning as well, and yeah.
I think I am passing it to everyone around me as well because it's the constant conversations that I have on set. Because I just think there are a couple of directors and actors around the world who are anime fans and they're trying to incorporate a bit of anime sort of a like the way they show these episodes, the way they show all these action sequences, incorporate them into films and the fight sequences in the films, and it's stunning. Like I find it absolutely amazing, and I feel like ideas can come out of this culture and the way it's all created, and imagine it comes to actual life, like people are able to pull something like that off in real. So I think like it's already being spread across, and for the amount of anime that I watch, I think my family is just they don't have any other option. They just have to
You just have to embrace it.
yeah, they just have to be like, ah, okay.
Just watching that again. Rahul, I'll let you have the final word. Looking at the reaction here, looking at listening to Tiger and Rashmika talk, are you very encouraged? Are you very bullish? And when because you're the right man, you can put in a word when they do a live action version to get this one to be part of that.
Yeah, look, I think that's going to be my mission to make sure that Tiger gets a live action based on anime. Look, I think seeing the fans here, hearing from both Tiger and Rashmika, what I said earlier, like India is a special place for us. Like I think the fan base, the fandom here is only going to grow and is going to grow really fast. And we're excited to be here. So looking forward to it.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you,
so
Rashmika.
much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank
you
you.
guys. Thank you for being a lovely.
Thank you guys.
The media wants a few bites with quickly before going. So guys, do your thing. Fans, I know we're waiting for Jujutsu live action to happen. It's going to happen. Just give us 5 minutes. Let the media get done with what they have in the anime when we make the paparazzi anime. Meanwhile, yeah.
मेरा बंद चालू है, मेरा बंद चालू हो रहा है, देखिए देखिए। अच्छा, कार्ड में सामने चल रहा है।
Mic पे दे दो. Do it on the mic itself.
काय डायलॉग म्हटलं
Hi, Tiger and Rashmika. Hi.
हाँ जी, हाय हाय।
Harshada है from Screen Graphia. Just want to know that मतलब आप इतने बिजी रहते हैं लेकिन आपका एनिमेशन के बारे में जो नॉलेज है ना सुपर्ब है। मतलब जो आज की जनरेशन वाई जनरेशन है उसके हिसाब से आपका नॉलेज है, तो इतना समय आप किस तरह से निकाल पाए कि एनिमेशन के बारे में इतना स्टडी कर चुके।
आंटी मैं देखते रहता एनीमे, सॉरी मैं मतलब बहुत ऑब्सेस्ड हूँ एनीमे को लेकर, और चाहे वो रात को सोने से पहले मैं एक एपिसोड देख लेता हो या शॉर्ट के बीच में आई शुड बी रीडिंग माई लाइन्स बट आई एम एक्चुअली वॉचिंग एनीमे. आई सीक इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम एनीमे कैरेक्टर्स फॉर माई एक्शन सीक्वेंसेस इन माई फिल्म. तो मैं कॉन्स्टेंटली अलग अलग एनीमेज देखते रहता हूँ और वहाँ से काफ़ी चीज़ें इस्तेमाल करता हूँ मेरे मूवीज़ में.
I grew up watching anime, man. So for me, it's been a part of my life. And now, like when everyone is setting up the lights and everything, you get those 20, 30 minutes. That's when you go watch, and get back to the scene. So.
Jackie Lipika here.
Tiger. I'm not that good looking, but thank you.
You are good looking. Anyway, so you said you get inspired by watching anime. And what action are you going to put it into your next film being inspired by them in particular?
Well, I wish I could fly like Goku. I wish I could transform into Super Saiyan, but uh, I can't give that away really. I have, you know, I have worked very hard on the action sequences of my next film, Gunpat, and I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't use inspiration from Naruto Shippuden or from Dragon Ball Super. You guys seen Dragon Ball Super? Yeah. Love Dragon Ball Super.
Rashmika, these days, all the Indian female leads, they're much inspired to do action role. So, what about you?
I consider myself really strong in real, so I think I can really do some action. But of course, have to get it right. So we'll wait for my turn. But I think that's one thing in general, what's going around, that women are, women are strong, and we're just like, I think, enjoy working out, and we enjoy. I don't know, like watching action films, and we want to be a part of it. So I think it's something which I'd like to do as well.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Give it up for Tiger and Rashmika right now. We're here for Crunchyroll. They are our brand ambassadors at this point of time. Make some noise! Yes! Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Enjoy the film, guys.
Enjoy.
Also, one little thing, the guy who voiced Goku in the Hindi dub is sitting right there, Ankur. So, you said Goku was your favorite. Ankur, can you put your hands up? Oh, he's right there, he's right there. He's right there. Yeah, he's Goku in the Hindi dub. Okay, last photos and these guys are going, le lo jitna lena. Okay, thank you so much. We are done. Okay. Give them a big round of applause, guys. Who would have thought Bollywood and anime together at a fan event in Mumbai?